ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सम्पाद्य ज्ञानं च विधाय भक्तिं विलोकितो येन समानिराजः वैराग्यवन्तं सुविचारयुक्तं नमामि जोगं शिरसा गुरुन्तं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयम् नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा निवृत्ति उदारा सोपान देवा मुक्ताबाई नमो त्रिभुवन पावनी आद्यत्रय जननी देवांची। Sankhya Yoga, second chapter, we are studying. Sankhya means knowledge, and Arjuna had moha, and because of that moha, shoka came out. Shoka is the effect of moha. Moha is the effect of ignorance. Now, since ignorance is the cause, ultimate cause of all problems, in order to remove that ignorance, we need knowledge. That is why Bhagwan is not adopting any means other than knowledge. Arjuna is crying, weeping, and to eliminate his sorrow, Bhagwan is telling knowledge. In our spiritual world, Adhyatmik Shastre, there are different types of theologies. Means what? They will give different theology in order to solve our problem. So some people, they said, we have Paramanuvad. We will explain through Paramanu, the tiniest particle on this earth, and what is its function and how it works, and all fundamentals will be explained in that. Some people, great people, they came and said, we have Parinamavad. We'll explain you through Parinamavad. Some people, they came and they said, no, there is Ajatavad. This is the ultimate solution of your all problem. Ajatavad is so heavy, nobody can digest that unless and until you have some qualification, some tapas, Atma Krupa, Shastra Krupa, Guru Krupa. You cannot digest Ajatavada. Neha nanasti kinchana. It's very easy to say, but it's very difficult to digest. Then, to understand Ajatavada, simplified way Vedanta had, and then we said Vivartavada. Will explain you through Vivartavada so that your all problems will be solved. And Vivartavada came into Vedanta theology. Now, today, in Bhagavad Gita, the very Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan is going to explain about Ajatavada. People often read Bhagavad Gita and they end up in different teachings, but according to Vedanta, the Tatparyam, the essence of the whole Gita or entire Shastra is Ajatavada. Now, Bhagavan will explain what is Ajatavada. And one more wonderful thing, Vedanta Shabda, we have heard Anta Vedanta Shabda. So people say Vedanta means that which comes in the end of Vedas. This is the meaning of Vedanta. No. Vedanta, Veda means our Vedas. Anta means Nirnay, the verdict, the teaching, what Veda wants to convey us. That is called Vedanta. So now this Anta word, Nirnaya, the decision or the verdict, how did we get? Shankaracharya ji, when he wrote on this particular shloka, he say Antah Nirnayah. So Vedanta means what? The decision of Vedas. Final teaching of Vedas is called Vedanta, and that is Ajatavad. Bhagwan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he is going to explain that. We'll read the shloka. Nasato vidyate bhavaha नाभावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः नासतो विद्यते भावः नाभावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः. The shloka is fully packed with sandhis. Na asatah dirgha sandhi. Asato, it's utva sandhi, because before visarga a is there, after visarga soft consonant is there. That is why visarga became o. Na asato. But when we do vigraha, na asatah vidyate bhavaha. Again, soft consonant is following and in between visarga is there. Bhavo, actually it is bhavaha. Na abhavaha vidyate satah. Ubhayoho api društah antah tu anayoho tattvadarshibhihi. Ubhayoho api društah antah tu anayoho tattvadarshibhihi. This is the vigraha. Vigraha means what? Splitting the sandhis and getting the proper vibhakti which is there. Now you see the shloka. You know, these are called the Kut shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. You know, everyone knows the story. In Mahabharata, when Mahabharata was about to write, then Vyasaji needs someone who can write it. Because Vyasaji will just dictate and someone will note down the entire Mahabharata. Ganeshji was ready. And Ganeshji said, I will not stop. I will continuously write down, because 1 lakh shlokas I have to write down. Without any pause, I am going to write down. And you should not do other work than telling Mahabharata, so that we can finish it quickly and we can do something. Vyasji thought, if I continuously go on talking, how will I do Sandhya and other karma? I need to do that. Then he said, Ganeshji, definitely we will write down entire Mahabharata without stopping, pausing anywhere. But I have one condition. What is that condition? I will tell you shloka, and after understanding only, you are going to decode or write that shloka. Ganeshji said, yes, I can. After understanding only, I will write and we'll move ahead. So, whenever Vyasji has to do some karma, daily obligatory duties, then he would give one Kuta shloka, so that Ganeshji's time should go in thinking about that shloka. This is how traditionally it is told, and we should continue this tradition. Then this is a Kut shloka, means it won't be easy to understand. Now you see the this thing. Anvaya. असतः भावः न विद्यते, सतः अभावः न विद्यते. तत्वदर्शिभिः तु उभयोः अपि अनयोः अपि अन्तः दृष्टः. I will explain now. Little bit difficult to explain, but it's very interesting. So Sat means existence. Sat means Paramatma. And Asat means non-existence. Asat means that which doesn't exist. Now, you see, I will tell you the definition. See, truth definition in daily life routine, it is different. Truth in Vedanta, it is different. So, truth means, Sat means Kala Trayepi Tishtati iti Sat. that which is there in 3 periods of time, it is called Sat. For example, this God was there before creation, God is there after creation, God will be there when this creation dissolves. So God is there in 3 periods of time. That is why God alone is Sat, existence. Now, here Lord Krishna is saying, Satah, that which exists, or that which is existence, Paramatma, Satah, Tasya, to simplify it, Abhavah na vidyate. Abhavah means non-existence. So if you translate literally, what will happen? Existence, non-existence never happens. Satah, existence. Satah, Shashti Vibhakti, of existence. Abhavah, non-existence. Na vidyate, never happens. Means what? The Paramatma who is Sat, he will always be there. Satah abhavah na vidyate. Paramatma will, there won't be a stage where Paramatma existence is not. In fact, all non-existing things, they are borrowing, or they are taking support of Paramatma. So Asat is taking support of Paramatma. Sat doesn't need anybody's support. So Satah, existence, non-existence doesn't exist. OMG. Existence, non-existence doesn't exist. Okay, Satah abhavah na vidyate. Sat will always be there. Okay, so what is the definition of Sat? Kalatrayepi tishtati iti Sat. The one which is there in 3 periods of time is Sat. Then what is Asat? That which doesn't exist in 3 periods of time, it is called Asat. Pay attention now. Sat means that which exists in 3 periods of time. Sat. Asat, that which doesn't exist in 3 periods of time. Okay, understood. So now what Bhagavan is saying? Asatah means non-existence. Asatah Shashti Vibhakti, of non-existence. Bhavah, existence, doesn't exist. Ayyo Rama. Non-existence, its existence doesn't exist. Oh my God. Means what? The thing which is not there in 3 periods of time, it doesn't actually exist. What great thing Bhagavan has said. The Paramatma which is existence, it always exists. And the thing which is not there, it doesn't exist. What great thing he has said. No. Now come and pay attention. So, Paramatma which exists in all 3 periods of time, it is there. That Paramatma alone is. Now, whatever world you see, it is actually Asat. But I can see this world. Yeah, but we have one more concept, that thing which was not there before, a thing which won't be there after, even though if it exists in the middle, still it is not there. It is as good as non-existence. Asat. I repeat this. This is very important concept. The thing which was not there before, the thing which won't be there after, even though if we see in the middle it exists, we see that still it doesn't exist in 3 periods of time. This is called Ajatavada. Means what? Though we see this world, but actually the world is not there in 3 periods of time. No, but we can see. No, you are seeing its illusion. It was not there, it won't be there. Though you are seeing in the middle, it is not there. No. Give us example. Okay. Mirage water. Mirage water. So before sunrise, it was not there. After sunset, it won't be there. In the middle, you see, that time also it is not there. But I can see, yes, you can see. It is only seeable. It is only appearance. It is not real, as though it is not there in three periods of time. Because adau ante cha yan nasti vartamanepi tat tatha. Adau ante cha yan nasti, that which was not there before, that which is not there after, even though you see in the middle, it is not there. So Bhagavan is saying asatah means this world's abhavah, bhavah na vidyate. This world which you are seeing now, it doesn't exist. Its existence doesn't exist. Nice. And Paramatma, which is Sat, its non-existence doesn't exist. Abhavaha na vidyate. And who has seen this? Who has given this verdict that this Jagat is atraikalik atyantik abhava and Bhagwan is traikalik atyantik bhava. Bhagwan is there in three periods of time. And what who said this? Tattvadarshi bhihi antah drushtah. Antah naam nirnayah. Tattvadarshibhihi antah nirnayah drishtah. Tattvadarshibhihi, who are the seer of the truth, by them this verdict is given that this world doesn't exist in three periods of time, including your body. Ubhayoho sat asatayoho anayoho, of this two, means of this sat and asat, antah drushtah, understood the difference of this sat Paramatma, asat world. So if this world doesn't exist, do my problems they exist? But to digest this thing, we need a lot of sadhana. Now, Sat cannot express himself on its own, and Asat cannot exist without Sat. So they say Paramatma and Maya, they will take support of each other and it will be expressed as this world. So Paramatma cannot express, Sat cannot be seen, experienced. It is subjective experience. It is always experienced. It's not new experience. So Paramatma needs Maya to get expressed. Maya needs Paramatma to get support. So now we'll see the now what it is said here. Both are mixed together. We have to give up name and form, and we have to adhere to the Sat, the truth, which is there in each and everything, or in fact, everything is in Paramatma. Now, Bhagavan says, I'm going to tell you what Brahmagyani thinks. Ata Arjuna Anika Kahi ek सांगेन मी ऐक जे विचारे परलोक ओळखिती. आता अर्जुना अनिक काही एक सांगेन मी ऐक जे विचारे परलोक ओळखिती. Now Arjuna, I am going to tell you something. आता, now, Arjuna anik, something more. Arjuna, काही एक सांगेन मी ऐक. ऐक, listen. What? एक काही एक सांगेन मी. One very important thing I am going to tell you now. See, problem is, how shall I kill my people? Bhagavan is telling something else. What? Je vichare paralok olakiti. Je, whatever I am going to tell, Je, विचारे परलोक ओळखिती. विचारे परलोक. लोक, people who are always thinking, they realized this thing I am going to tell you. विचारे परलोक ओळखिती. ओळखिती, they realized, they recognized by thinking, or thinkers, what they realized, that I am going to tell you. See how humble is Bhagavan. He is not telling you, I am Bhagavan, I will tell you. No. Whatever great people have realized, that I will tell you. He says, या उपाधी माझी गुप्त, चैतन्य असे सर्वगत, ते तत्वज्ञ संत स्वीकारिती. या उपाधी माझी गुप्त, चैतन्य असे सर्वगत, ते तत्वज्ञ संत स्वीकारिती. Now, Upadhi Shabda we will understand first. Okay. The verse is saying, in any object, Upadhi, Maji, Gupta, the beneath of that Upadhi, or the support of that Upadhi is from Chaitanya, the consciousness. The consciousness is giving reality or existence to non-existing thing. Ya upadhi maji gupta. In this upadhi, if you say this body, also fine. In this body, upadhi maji gupta, or in this entire creation, chaitanya ase sarvagata. Everywhere the existence is there, which is supporting non-existing things. And te tattvajna santa svikariti. Santa Mahatma, those who have great knowledge about consciousness, tatvam janati iti tattvajnah. Te tattvajna, te tattvajna sante, that chaitanya, tattvajna santa svikariti. Santa, who are the knower of that consciousness, they grab, they hold on to that truth in the non-existent thing. I will explain more. Simple way is, we have seen X-ray. If you are standing like this and they have to take X-ray of this thing, your chest. So X-rays are there. You are standing like this. X-ray will penetrate your body and they will catch only the bones. That is called X-ray. So body exists and bones are also existing. Bones are not visible by naked eyes. Body is visible, but X-ray will catch only bones. Like that, Brahma-ray Santa Mahatma has. Brahma-ray means what? Their eyes or their thinking, their thoughts will penetrate the body, bones, everything, and they will grab, they will recognize the consciousness. Te tattvajna santa svikariti. Santa svikariti. They will pay more and more attention to Chaitanya, the consciousness, the Paramatma, which is there in all beings, in all things. This is how it is said. And Upadhi Maji Gupta. Gupta means it is hidden, it is covered by name and form. Sat Chit Ananda aspect is hidden by name and form. So that is why it is Gupta. So when you see this mobile, we don't see Paramatma here because our eyes, they grab or they cover or they reveal the name and form of a thing. They don't report us the existence, Paramatma. That is why Santa Mahatma, what their mind report them when they see anything? Paramatma. That's all they report. Okay? Ya upadhi. Upadhi. Upadhi means what? Upadhi means actually it is separate, means two entities are there, and actually these two things are separate, but Upadhi will throw its all attributes on upameya. I'll explain this. Upadhi is there and one other entity is there. Upadhi means what? That which will throw all attributes on upameya. For example, crystal is there. This is crystal, upameya, and this is hibiscus, jaswanda, japakusum. So, upadhi. The crystal has upadhi of hibiscus. Means what? Upadhi being separate from the upameya, it will throw its attributes, redness in the crystal. So crystal is not red, it is crystal, pure. But because of association, the redness of hibiscus will be thrown on the crystal. Like that, the Upadhi and Chaitanya, they are together. Because of Upadhi, Chaitanya is getting all the attributes. Actually, they are separate. Crystal is not red. This is moksha. Crystal is not red. Crystal is appearing as red. We are not dying. We are not born. We don't have any vikara. Asti jayate vardate viparinamate apakshyete vinashyati. We don't have anything. Because of upadhi, it is throwing dharma on our real existence nature, which doesn't have any modification out of these six. But we feel that just like crystal is not red, it appears. This is moksha. No attributes I have. I am nirguna. So like that, all upadhi, which are throwing their attributes on Paramatma, Sat, they are mixed together, but Jnani will understand, oh, Sat, 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 everywhere. How? So examples are given. Salili paya jaise, एक होवो मिनले असे परिनिवडो निराज हमसे वेगळे कीजे सलीली पय जैसे एक होवो मिनले असे परिनिवडो निराज हमसे वेगळे कीजे जस्ट लाइक मिल्क सलील water salili in water paya milk जैसे एक होवो नी मिनले असे just like water and milk they are mixed with each other but though they are mixed if we been asked to separate milk and water we can't we won't but परिनिवडो निराज हमसे वेगळे कीजे but Rajhamsa will separate the milk and water because the beak is such that from the upper part there are two holes. From there water comes and milk he drinks. Parinivado niraj hamse vegale kije. Like that, existence, non-existence, they are together. But Santa will recognize, identify truth, just like Rajhamsa. Then, की अग्निमुखे किडाळ तोडोनिया चोखाळ निवडती केवळ बुद्धिमंत की अग्निमुखे किडाळ तोडोनिया चोखाळ निवडती केवळ बुद्धिमंत बुद्धिमंत is talking about goldsmith. There is a gold, okay, and that gold also has some impurity. In order to remove those impurity we need to burn that gold so the impurity will get burnt and it will become chokhal shuddh pure gold so how are we going to burn ki agni mukhe kidal means impurity alloy mixed they have to agni mukhe through the mouth of fire means fire will burn up all the impurities. Todonia Chokhal, and by removing all the impurities, it will become pure. And Nivadati Keval Buddhimanta, the pure gold will be extracted by goldsmith. Nivadati Keval Buddhimanta. So this purity, impurity together. But impurity, the goldsmith will leave, and pure gold he will take. Like that, existence, non-existence, they are together. Santa Mahatma will identify themselves with existence. Okay, then नातरे जाणीवेच्या अयणी करिता दधी कडसनी मग नवनीत निर्वाणी दिसे जई नातरी जाणीवेच्या अयणी करिता दधी कडसनी मग नवनीत निर्वाणी दिसे जैसे नातरी मोर और जाणीवेच्या अयणी करिता दधी कडसनी जाणीव with the help of knowledge ayani that churning rod so the curd is there karita dadhi kadasani we need that churning rod to churn the curd and once you churn for a long time the navneeta will come up मग नवनीत निर्वाणी दिसे जई then you will see the clarified butter at the end it will appear it will come up when you churn curd like that when you churn existence and non-existing thing or paramatma and world or consciousness and object when you churn with the help of Janivecha ayani with the help of churning rod which is Janiva understanding wisdom knowledge and then what will appear just like Navanita always ever new Navanita Nitya Nutana that will come up like that Paramatma who is always new that Paramatma will come up Now, सबीज एकवट उपणता राहे घनवट तेथ उडे ते फलकट जाणो आले सबीज एकवट उपणिता राहे घनवट तेथ उडे ते फलकट जाणो आले सबीज नो की भूस बीज एकवट I had this doubt की भूस बीज एकवट की भूस बीज भूस means the husk and बीज means the actual thing the भूस बीज एकवट so there is husk and a seed mixed together for example peanuts की भूस बीज एकवट उपणता राहे घनवट तेथ उडे ते फलकट सॉरी जाणो आले तेथ उडे ते फलकट जाणो आले so we have one separating thing it is called soup in Marathi not in English soup means if you do that thing when the wind comes that time the husk will fly in the air and you will get the seed तेथ का बीज भूस बीज एकवट just like bhoos means the husk it is together but upanata rahe ghanavata when you do some process then the unwanted part will fly in air and wanted part you will get like that Bhagwan is saying our eyes or our vision should eliminate husk part we should blow away that husk part and heavy grain we should have means non-existence should blow in the air and existence we should imbibe. This is what Bhagavan is telling. कि भूस बीज एकवट, तेत उपणता राहे घनवट, तेत उडे ते फलकट जाणो आले. I'll read again properly. कि भूस बीज एकवट, तेत उपणता राहे घनवट, तेत कि भूस बीज एकवट, उपणिता राहे घनवट, तेत उडे ते फलकट जानो आले. So two things are mixed together, but one thing we are going to comprehend. Okay. Like that, Naneshwar Maharaj says, when you think about it, तैसे विचारता निरसले, हे प्रपंचू सहजे सांडवले, मग तत्वता तत्व उरले ज्ञानियांसी. तैसे विचारता निरसले, ते प्रपंचू सहजे सांडवले, मग तत्वता तत्व उरले ज्ञानियांसी. Naneshwar Maharaj says, Taise vicharata, when you think in a proper direction with the help of scripture and your guru, vicharita, as you think, nirasale, it becomes mithya. Whatever you are thinking as sat, it becomes asat. And whatever you think about God, it becomes sat. And then what happens when you think properly? Prapancho sahaje sandavale. That prapancha, the problems which are there, they will sahaje sandavale, they will effortlessly sandavale, will go away, will leave you, will vanish from your life. When you think yourself as consciousness, when you think everything around is consciousness, when you think everything is mithya, the nama rupa is mithya, that time. And how is this going to happen? Vicharita nirasale. When you think, that time it is going to go away. Then what is going to remain? If nama rupa goes away, or if this world goes away, will something remain? Yes. Maga tattvata tattva urale jnaniyansi. Maga tattva urale. Then there will be tattva, consciousness, essence. Urale remain. And how? Tattvata tattva urale. By thinking, essence, the consciousness will remain. And the other nama rupa will disappear. To whom? Jnaniyansi. Maga tattvata tattva urale jnaniyansi. This is how this is beautiful. Then, once you know this world is asat, you are not going to think that this world is sat. My problems are real. You are not going to think. Once you know the truth, once you know the difference between these two, you are not going to think other way. Manoni anityacha thai. Manoni anityacha thai. Taya astikya buddhi nahi. तया आस्तिक्य बुद्धि नाही. निष्कर्षो दोही देखिला असे. मनोनी अनित्याचा ठाई. तया आस्तिक्य बुद्धि नाही. निष्कर्षो दोही देखिला असे. मनोनी, therefore, means two things are mixed together. When you think properly, the non-existence will disappear, will vanish, and existence will remain. Once this happens, manoni anityacha thai. Therefore, in non-existing things, in this world, non-existence, anityacha thai, in their locus or loci, astikya buddhi taya nahi, to those jnanis, astikya buddhi nahi, it is existing, means non-existing thing exists. This knowledge they will never have, because it's non-existence, it can't exist, it is not there. And what we see? Oh, world is there, my problems are there, I am suffering, body, everything is there except Paramatma. God is not there. This is our thing. Shastra comes and says nothing is there, only God is there. Difference between two thinkings. And who will understand this? दोहीही निष्कर्षो देखिला असे तया आस्तिक्य बुद्धी नाही. द वन हू हॅज concluded or understand or comprehended the idea of sat and asat, for him taya astikya buddhi nahi. He doesn't have astikya buddhi in non-existing thing. Means he will never think the world is real. He will never think world is permanent. He will never think my problems are permanent. Who? The one who understand the difference between satah abhavah na vidyate, asatah bhavah na vidyate. For those people, we should read, but this much is enough. सारा सार विचार करा उठा उठी, सारा सार विचार करा उठा उठी, नाम धरा कंठी विठोबाचे, विठोबाचे नाम धरा कंठी विठोबाचे. तयाच्या चिंतनी निरसेल संकट, तयाच्या चिंतनी निरसेल संकट, तराल दुर्घट भव सिंधू, भव सिंधू तराल दुर्घट भव सिंधू. जन्मोनिया कुळी वाचे स्मरे राम, जन्मोनिया कुळी वाचे स्मरे राम, दरे हाची नेम अहर्निशी, अहर्निशी धनी हाची नेम अहर्निशी. तयाच्या चिंतनी निरसेल संकट, तराल दुर्घट भव सिंधू, भव सिंधू तराल दुर्घट, दुर्घट भव सिंधू. तुका म्हणे कोटी कुळे ती पुनीत, तुका म्हणे कोटी कुळे ती पुनीत, भावे गाता गीत विठोबाचे, विठोबाचे. तयाच्या चिंतनी निरसेल संकट, तयाच्या चिंतनी निरसेल संकट, तराल दुर्घट भव सिंधू, तराल दुर्घट भव सिंधू. ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम, 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 ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम. तुकाराम 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 तुकाराम. पुंडलिक वरदा हरी विठ्ठल श्री ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम. पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय. माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की जय. जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की जय. सद्गुरु जोग महाराज की जय.